For his entire adult life and political career, he has been in service to the Pointe community. Let's take a look at the life, the man, and his plan for building a new Pointe with Senator Daniel Dookie.
Well, I've been married to my beautiful wife, Nikita, for 11 years, and together we have these two beautiful girls, Daniel Marie, who I fondly call Buzzy, and Adelina, who I called Auntie. I was there in the delivery room when both of them were born. It was an emotional time, a very happy feeling to see both of them come into the world and to watch them grow. Daniel Marie is 10 and Adelina is 7. One of the most memorable moments in terms of my older daughter, Daniel Marie, is her first birthday party when she was 1 year old. And up to this day, I can't get that moment out of my mind, because every time I think about it, it brings joy. So after we sang happy birthday and we clapped for the remainder of the birthday party, she was just going, "Hooray!" and she kept clapping for the entire birthday. Adelina, a very memorable moment was when she was in kindergarten. She represented a school in swimming, and there was Nikki and myself in Pointe seeing our daughter swim a competitive race for the first time, and I can't swim, so it was fun to see that. Each of them would have had, at various points in their life, high fever, and I had to rush them to the hospital. And not knowing what would have been the cause, not knowing what would have been the diagnosis, it was very traumatic. And since then, every time they have a fever or even something that that may seem minor, I get a bit concerned, and I always want to take them to the doctor for every little thing. Sometimes my wife is the one who will have to calm me down and say, "Listen, this is under control, we'll monitor it, and if it worsens, then we'll go to the doctor." But that experience, having to, for example, give them a bath in the night so that the fever could come down, and not knowing if it will work, and especially giving them medication for the day, thinking that the fever would subside by nighttime, and it getting worse. It was scary, and that reminds me of how important it is to perform my role as a father to the best of my ability, because sometimes you are faced with situations that you cannot change. You are faced with situations that you are a non-expert in, but yet you have to respond. You have to find a solution. You have to craft a solution to get out of it. So just as my family could count on me to find solutions to challenges we face, the constituents of Pointe can count on me to find solutions. In this case, we are talking about health, and therefore I am committed to ensuring that the health centers in the Pointe constituency are functioning, and are functioning to the required standards. So having safe places for families to recreate is important to me, and that is why I'm very committed to ensuring that the Taruba Community Center, which was started under our stewardship in the Pointe constituency, I'm committed to seeing it to completion. My information is that it will be completed very soon. I'm committed to completing the Hamley Hall Community Center, which was started under the Patrick Manning administration, and no work was done since then until now under the Dr. Keith Rowley administration, and work is ongoing there. I'm committed to ensuring that is done. I'm committed to ensuring that the St. Margaret's Community Center is repaired. I could say right now that the estimates have been done, and we are working to find a way to see that we can finance it and complete it. And we're also looking for land in Claxon Bay so that we can build a community center. These things I'm committed to, because I believe community centers are avenues for families to grow and develop, for communities to grow and develop, and you can count on me to ensure that these community centers that I mentioned actually come into existence and provide the opportunities for family to recreate and to develop. And that is because family fight for you, and in me, you can depend on someone who believes in family to fight for you, just as how I fight for my family.
A fighter, an advocate, and our friend. Join us on the next segment where we learn a little bit more about Senator Daniel Dookie, the prospective PNM candidate for the Pointe constituency.